stage, sixth stage?
Stage 9.
Stage 9.
Right after rest day.
Right after rest day. You're feeling good?
I'm opening this. I started second that day. I passed Ross, I think, kilometer 60 in the dunes.
Wow.
And I'm not sure exactly where I crashed. I think somewhere around a kilometer 100. And I'm pretty sure I just looked down at the wrong moment, reading my road book and not letting off the gas. Water cross came up quick. I flew over the bars, and yeah,
Did you lose consciousness? Were you out?
I guess I was knocked out for a few minutes.
Oh, really? Wow.
And when I woke up, I was super out of it. Like, I think I said some words. I was getting angry with people, and I guess I gave it full gas, and then I jumped on the bike and left. Like, I was just riding. Clearly,
do you remember any of this, or people were telling? Oh,
this is what I hear, not from Ross or even, but from like, yeah, it's just I hear information from 3 people away. I must have did something really bad, obviously, when I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of it. So.
Well, you weren't yourself. Well, let's face it. I mean.
And from there, get to the refuel. I guess I lost my road book.
Wow.
In the crash somehow.
Okay.
So it was 2-part road book that day. So the second half that we put in at the refuel fell out of my vest. My vest was all ripped up. I crashed at like 100 miles an hour.
Oh my God.
And luckily the airbag, I think, saved my life, right?
And except for the unconscious part, your rest of your body's functioning?
Yeah, I just had some scratches and some bruising.
Amazing.
And yeah, so after the refuel, I leave no road book, and I'm just obviously not in my right mind, trying to keep up.
Oh,
I'm sure, like, you can't just hang back, right? You're going to be lost in the middle of the desert. Like, you have to ride with them.
Right.
And I was the first guy on course. After my first crash, I was still first to the refuel. I think I had like a 10-second lead, so I didn't slow down.
You're still leading after all of this.
Yeah, and so leaving the refuel, I waited like 10 seconds for the first guy to go, and then they all started going, and then I went. And
oh my God.
I saw some helicopter video, just like a big group of riders, and yeah, I remember turning left because the group was going left, and Adrian Van Beveren ended up on my inside, and we got together, and we both crashed, I guess.
Oh, went down again.
I don't remember anything besides me turning left and seeing someone here. I don't even remember the impact.
Oh my gosh.
And I must have not slowed down again. I don't remember who stopped or if anyone stopped. I think the only person that stopped was Ross Branch. Like, he's a really, really good guy for that. Obviously, he's watching out for me and knew my brain was not right. Yeah.
So you made it into the finish, struggled through.
Looking like a total idiot, no visor, just destroyed. And I watched one of my interviews after crossing the finish line. I just kind of started crying because it's like I don't remember it, and it's.
Who is that guy?
What am I saying? I sound so stupid. Like.
Well,
yeah,
you're to be forgiven for that. When did you know that you couldn't continue?
So the next stage, it was like a lot of questions. Like, you hit your head, right? You get knocked out.
You have a concussion, yeah.
You shouldn't risk it, right? But also, it's like, okay, I'm still 6th overall.
Right.
And the day before, I'm tied for 2nd overall. Like, you can't just quit.
Quit, yeah.
And so my next stage, I ended up getting 7th on a dune stage, which was really crazy for me. It's not something normal I do. So that should have been the first sign that something was still wrong, right? Like,
yeah.
And yeah, the next day was much slower. I felt much more pain in my neck. And my brain, like, just felt it like throbbing, and it was really gnarly. I got like some scans and stuff, like went to the doctor or whatever. I raced again. The next day, I got like 40th. That's when I helped the other rider and was having fun. I took some videos. Unfortunately, the phone broke in my crash. I got to fix that Apple, and all that stuff is gone now.
Oh, geez.
Super bummer. Like, it was
lost all your memories there.
Yeah, and yeah, after that, we talked to KTM and my dad and everybody, and I think I was still 10th at the time. 200 miles of racing left. I could have cruised to the finish and still got 10th overall, I think.
Yeah.
But it was just not a good time to risk anything.
Yeah, you know, that's the hardest thing sometimes to do. The big, you know, you can still see it there. You're that close, and yeah, if I just backed it off a notch or two, maybe I'd be okay. But I don't know. I give you a lot of credit for doing that. I mean, like I said, your best days are still in front of you, Mason. You've got a very, very bright future, and that what decision you made there will pay dividends down the road. It'll come back to you in spades.
Yeah,
real quick, what are your goals for the future? I mean, obviously, winning Dakar someday next year is probably at the top of the list.
Yeah,
You've got a lot of support now. You've got a lot of people looking at you as a future. Obviously, everybody in the U.S. is ecstatic about you and Ricky and Skyler. I mean, we got 3 Americans over there battling it out for championships. I mean, God, I never had it so good. And it's something that I dreamed about, when I was started out doing it. I see it happening. I'm pumped.
Yeah, for sure. Who doesn't want to win? But I learned a lot this year, and I also learned that I don't know everything. It's pretty disappointing to myself, I think, and probably a lot of other people when you don't finish, right?
Right.
So I think I really want to use this year to learn a lot more. I want to learn how to ride, and I want to learn how to ride faster everywhere.
Yeah.
And it's just, racing rally is like a lot of mental. And I know the problem is you can't go there no pressure, because everybody that's helped me get there obviously is putting some kind of pressure on me, because you don't get paid to ride without it being expected to finish
and finish well.
And so I think for me it's just doing my best to accept that they want me to do good, or KTM wants me to do good, or people think I will do good, and I just need to ride and not worry about it. I think something maybe that could help is don't even look at the results. I just want to get another finish and learn, because
have a good day every day and let them stack up and see where it all finishes in the end, huh?
I know that it's totally possible to win, but I think it's a problem when you try to force it.
Right.
Especially with as little experience as I have, and I wanted to win. I don't think I crashed because I was trying to kill myself. I think I crashed because I was reading a road book.
It's part of the game.
But yeah, I think it's just, it opens your eyes to know like everything can be going so good and you can have one problem, right? And
well, it's all a learning experience, isn't it? And I mean, look what you've learned in just the last 2 years. I mean, it's just file all that stuff away, and it'll be in the bank, the memory bank's there as you move forward, and I think your attitude as far as just having fun with it, finding that balance where you're in the moment and it's still fun and everything, but you understand the pressure part of it too, is managing those two things, to keep those things in balance somehow, because one pushes the other, right?
Yeah, and like for sure I want to race as a job. I want to be in the motorsport industry forever, right? Like as of now, it's my passion for sure.
Well, I'm sure you'll do it.
I need to make sure I can last, I guess.
So what's coming up next? Let's just finish it up with a quick about what's going to happen the rest of this year.
Yeah, so moving forward is Abu Dhabi. From Abu Dhabi to Mexico, from Mexico to Argentina to Morocco, and then I finally get my 3rd chance at Dakar, going for a finish, and wouldn't mind a good result either. But yeah, just time to learn and learn and learn and learn and learn.
Well, wishing you all the best, Mason. Proud of you. Keep up the good work. I think, like I said, your best days are ahead of you. You're going to have a bright future. Just be careful out there.
Yeah, thank you, Scott. Good talking to you.
Good talking to you, too.